away tonight.
The shot was after the bell.
I dropped Lewis, I beat him up, and I was getting a knockout.
Look, that's not the way I want to win a fight.
I've got to be honest with you, I want to see it again.
People, we're getting there. We're getting here. We're literally just over a week away. We're coming into fight week. Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. You know who I'm going with. I will still do a prediction video, of course, and give my 2 cents, all that, but we need to really talk about the chances Crawford does have, because at the end of the day, Crawford is one of the most exciting fighters I've seen in the last God knows how many years. I love watching Terence Crawford. He's one of my favourite fighters. I'm always happy when he wins, and this is why this fight is difficult for me, because I'll be unhappy whoever loses, because I like both of them. I really do. If Crawford loses, I'll be like, damn, that's crap. I will be, because I love watching Terence Crawford. He's given me so much entertainment. He will be 38 at the end of September, so he won't be quite 38 come fight night, but he's 38 basically, nearly. Nearest makes no difference. This is a big step up against Canelo in terms of weight. Crawford's been fighting the elite for many, many, many years and doing very well. You look at his resume, 75% KO ratio, 41 fights, 31 knockouts, no defeats. Stopped Errol Spence, stopped Avanesian with one punch, stopped Sean Porter, stopped Kell Brook, that was a good knockout as well. Kabalauskas, Amir Khan. Oh, I remember the Jose Benavidez knockout. That was vicious in the 12th round by Terence Crawford. 18 seconds from surviving was Benavidez. He couldn't do it. Jeff Horn, Indongo, Diaz. These are all knockout wins, by the way. John Molina Jr., Victor Postal went the distance. I think he was down. He was down a few times. Terence Crawford can punch, and he's always been a banger. And people like Ricky Burns going the distance. It looks a lot better now than it did at the time. Ray Beltran as well. Ray Beltran always had a good chin, to be fair. But Terence Crawford, and that was at 130 pounds. I'm sure he's hitting a lot harder up at welterweight than he was at 135 pounds. Hope I said 135. The question is, can he hurt Canelo Alvarez? And listen, Errol Spence never really shown any real signs of fragility in terms of the chin department, but not peak Errol Spence, who had a horrendous car crash. Right, he did. He had a horrendous car crash. Avanesian's been stopped a few times, actually. And that was a one-punch knockout. Porter, yeah, no one ever did that to him. He had been down against AB. I think he was down in another fight as well. But again, normally a good chin. Crawford, Kell Brook, another one. That was the first real knockout loss. Not like an eye injury where you take a knee and stuff like that in both fights to Spence and Triple G. That was it's done. I think it was a jab that started it. Yeah, Kell Brook was weight drained. You got to say that as well. Do these guys take better shots than Canelo Alvarez? And have they been in with punchers like Canelo has been? No. Canelo Alvarez has been in there with the likes of Edgar Berlanga. Say what you want to say of Berlanga, he's limited. Yes, but he can punch. Munguia, not the biggest puncher, fair enough. Charlo, 154, very similar, was a big puncher at 154, couldn't tickle Canelo. Triple G, need I say more, took his shots, big shots. He took them. Bivol, 175 pounder, is he the biggest puncher at 175 pounds? No. But does he hit harder than Crawford pound for pound? I would say yes. Caleb Plant, not the biggest puncher. Billy Joe Saunders. Callum Smith, never really threw. Kovalev, to be fair, is a big puncher, but he never really threw a sit-down hard shot. It was mainly jabs he was throwing in there. Danny Jacobs always was a good puncher. Do you remember the left hook? I think it was at round 8 or round 9 he hit Canelo with. He landed flush, and Canelo just, I'm okay. Just literally walked through it. And Danny Jacobs is a guy who hits guys, and Triple G respected Danny Jacobs' power. So if you're hitting Triple G and he's respecting your power like he was against Danny Jacobs, remember Danny Jacobs in round 11, I think it was, hit him with a 1-2, and Triple G's head just went boom. So Danny Jacobs can punch. Hit Canelo, didn't bother him. Triple G, the likes of Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was a decent puncher. I would say Miguel Cotto would probably be maybe on par with Crawford, maybe a bit less, maybe thereabouts. But you see what I mean here. He's being hit by bigger, stronger. They might not be as talented. They're not. Pretty much none of these are as talented as Crawford or as good as Crawford. But he's taking their power. He's taking their physical strength. Crawford is very strong physically. He hits very hard. But I would be amazed if he's able to hurt Canelo. Absolutely amazed. Unless Canelo is completely shot to bits at 35, so much so that his chin is starting to fade as well, I'd be astounded if Terence Crawford is able to hurt Canelo Alvarez. I really would. So people are saying like maybe he could beat him just maybe based upon, you know, the punching power. I'm not seeing it. I think if Crawford's going to beat Canelo, it's going to be a points job. I'll be very surprised if he hurts him. And it's going to be Crawford completely outboxing and probably... See, here's the thing. For me, I think if Crawford wins this fight, and I'm not picking him to win, quite frankly, I'm not. For me, if Crawford wins this fight, he wins this fight on points, and he wins it by maybe having to fight a fight that he wouldn't normally fight, maybe a more negative fight. Because Crawford is someone who likes to stand his ground. He likes to trade. He's a boxer puncher. He's a boxer who can outbox you but loves to close the show. He loves to close the show. He loves to get the knockout. He loves to stand and trade with you. He's able to slip your shots. He's able to, you know, land on you. He's able to do so much. Against Canelo, if you're standing in front of Canelo, he is going to light you up. He's going to hit you to head and body. He disguises his shots well. He was, maybe still is, a wicked combination puncher. He just doesn't throw those combinations that much these days. You can't be taking that risk against Canelo. But at the same time, you can't be taking the risk of just running around the ring and trying to outbox him like that, because Canelo always has the favourable. He always has the favour. He always has that, you know, extra round in his back pocket. We know it, right? We know it, right? And given the fact that we don't know what Crawford's going to do next, but Canelo, if he wins, there's fights with Eubank, Shiraz. There's other things down the line for Canelo with Turkey, Riyadh, Sela, etc. That would have me worried if I was picking Crawford, or I was Crawford. You know, he's going to win. I'd be worried about that. The people saying he's going to knock Canelo out. If I am wrong and he hurts Canelo, let me know. Please tell me. Never let me forget it. But I can't see him hurting Canelo Alvarez, no way. Just honestly, I can't see it. I would be amazed if he's able to go in there and hurt Canelo Alvarez. I would be shocked beyond belief if he's able to go in there, drop, or God forbid, stop Canelo Alvarez. Certainly with a headshot. It would... I just can't see it. I actually can't see it. If you can, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear it. I really would. But I can't see it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, people, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, smash the like button. Thank you to everyone who came out last night to Ade's Live. It was phenomenal being backstage, meeting so many good people, you know, Dev, Mel, Spencer Oliver, and I also met, like obviously I knew Andrew, but I also got to meet, if you ever go on Instagram, you'll see Green Chair Productions. I met the man behind that, Leon. He knows who he is. He watches my video. Shout out to him. I met him, his mate and his sister. The three of them, just absolutely great people. It was phenomenal. It was amazing. And I can't speak highly of them enough, because Leon actually is able to do those clips and he's able to boost my Instagram followers without me having to do anything. So that's always appreciated. And I said it to him. I was like, that's always, I don't have to do the work. So I appreciate that. But no, it was phenomenal. Thanks to everyone who came up to me in the bar after. It was lovely. It was amazing. Honestly, it was a great night. So thank you. And I will leave it there for now. Until tomorrow. Until next time, people. Peace.